Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of Free For All, your free-to-play series, part of the Hell Hades 2025 Challenge. We welcome you. Folks, I don't know what it is. We cannot get a good run when we're on the computer and on the optimizer. Just can't. My first key, look, that was like 13, so my previous key was like almost 19 mil. Just can't get it on the optimizer. For some reason, it's just better on the phone, I guess. I don't really know what the deal with that is. All right. Well, we kind of had an uneventful weekend as far as this account goes. We have really just been cruising through champ training, things like that. We did get Coldheart to 6-star. And then we got our banner. So we did farm a little bit of spider, and by a little bit, I mean very, very little. Not a whole lot. And really, we got a little extra speed out of her. I think that's fine. We have 200 accuracy. Obviously, we would like a little bit more. We might have to, do a little bit of glyphing, things like that. And I guess now isn't necessarily a bad time to be glyphing some of our champions, as it is CVC. So we all know how much CVC essentially revitalizes the account. You grind and grind and grind, and then you get here, and then you're going to be able to pop off. Look at this. Our clan's killing it. I got all this clan gold, and ooh, that reminds me. So we got some missions. We got to find some missions that we're going to be able to accomplish. We've struggled to do that. I'm sure on easy, that seems reasonable. Ooh, this one's going to be harder. I do really want to farm the Fireknight, but stage 20 plus, that is going to fall under us. And then normally we can't really beat anything from here. So I think what's going to happen with this is a lot. By the way, if you're a person out there, maybe new, you think you can do this, but you never do. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, we're not going to collect any of these, and then we'll try to snipe a lower level one later in the week so everybody else has a chance. But otherwise, we're pretty much stocked up with all the goodies in here. So we're going to actually grab these because I have been collecting these. And then we still have plenty for energy, plenty for skill tomes if we need them. I don't think we do. But then what I need to do is spend a little bit of time. We need to get Scram finally booked up so that we can get these cooldowns where they're supposed to be. And I actually do kind of want the A1 booked up. So 1, 2, that's all the books. If I could save one, though. So we'll just try to hit 5 of them. And just hope we just leave one spot here. And then we're good. Oh, I think we did it exactly the way I wanted. All right, perfect. Okay, so then now that's 90% chance. He's just going to be a little bit more consistent. So who's next for books? God, I would love to decrease the cooldown of her abilities. But then Neldor also. I really want that extra percentage in terms of decreased speed. It's really important. Yikes. It's a tough decision. What does Taraki need booked yet? Oh, yeah, we don't need that cooldown at all. So, yeah, so tell me down below, do you think the Neldor decreased speed, trying to get that to a higher percentage, or Sabbatha? I do use Sabbatha a lot. She's a pretty regular champion we use. So we use Sabbatha more than Neldor, but Neldor's probably one of our next 6 stars moving up. Okay. Let's just try to get that last cooldown. There it is. We're on fire with the books this morning, folks. We are on fire with the books this morning. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, we got a nice little contribution. There is an awakening boost. I figured we might as well just go in on it a little bit. I do got Neldor in here. I got Sabbatha. I don't think I have a soul for her yet. I have a nice 3-star soul for Coldheart. Big Frozen Banshee one would be excellent. I mean, I guess we have Alice in there. I mean, if it's 6-star, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. All right, what do we got? We got an epic, gory. Okay, what else do we have? Give me a big Coldheart. 2-star Coldheart. That stinks because we already have a 3-star, but that's okay. And then Mausoleum Mage. Okay. I mean, those aren't bad souls. Those are good. Not what we were looking for, but I'm not going to complain. Okay, so here what we have is a couple of events going on. I do see we have a Fireknight turn attack. Not the best rewards, but practically speaking, on a lower level account like ours, these pots are actually fairly useful, so I may push to try to get to here. So I think that's an accuracy glyph. We may dabble to try to get that, but more importantly, what it is going to be is it's 3x regen. Regen's really, really important for us, okay? So what we are going to do is we're going to maybe try to see if we can push that next level into Fireknight, mostly because as I'm looking at the leaderboards, and we've dipped back down to 35th, unfortunately, but more importantly, we have fallen out of the top 10 of Fireknight. So what we're going to do is, I'm looking at it right now. So we're going to see what it's going to take to get me back in the Fireknight. So somebody's just farmed stage 20 faster than us. So we're going to just try to hit stage 21. Let's actually throw some more brews in our Coldheart so that she is just a little bit more tanky. And then the problem with this stage is our decreased speed from Neldor is not quite as consistent. So let's actually go through and see what we can get out of him. Can we get any accuracy? Well, that gets accuracy. This gets accuracy and speed potentially. Okay, quite a bit more accuracy and a lot of speed. I have to do it almost just for the speed. Am I wrong? Okay, and then are we in that artifact enhancement? Because I really need that to be. No, it starts tomorrow. Just start that today, folks. Just start that today. That's so annoying. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just beef Neldor up to like some 15, or as close to 15 as we can on all of these, so we have a little extra stats. But then that means we're giving it a little better chance for today. But then tomorrow, let's see, maybe can we get a little, I don't know if I want to use it on that. Okay. And then we just got double defense here, huh? It's not a great look. So 21, I technically need a little bit more accuracy, so let's just try to give him a big one here. That's disappointing. Where else are we trying to pull accuracy from? So if we just can glyph him up just a little bit more, we need him to be at least at 210. And that's not no scientific method there. That's just generally kind of my rule of thumb. Dungeon level times 10. I think we're going to be really good now. Look at that. Now we're definitely good. Okay, so we should be plenty good. The problem is going to be him weak hitting, so 221. That's going to be good enough for him to land the decreased speed. God dang, he is slow, though. We need that extra, that's 16 extra speed. Or 14 extra speed. Oh, no, that's 5-star gear. But, so, 9 extra speed. Coldheart. Coldheart's sitting pretty good. She does need more accuracy pretty bad. We're just lacking gear all around. That would lose our double pinpoint and lose us 10 speed. So I think we got to keep it. Speed's really important. Let's try to just do the same thing. Let's see if we can glyph her up to 210 or more. That's a really good start if we're going to do it. And then we're getting some points. Okay, we'll give a little extra speed. And then we get some extra CVC points here. Come on now. Gotta do better than that. Okay. I guess we try to... It's kind of risky. One more. Problem is we don't have an accuracy banner. Okay, but that probably should do it because that's 14 between 2 points. Yeah. If I could squeeze a little bit more and make me feel better. Dang, those are some boots. I didn't realize how good of boots these were. These are definitely worthy of a glyphing. Okay, can I get extra? I cannot. Okay. Yeah, so Coldheart's in quite a build then, huh? I mean, crit damage is to be desired big time. All right. Let's go through here. Let's go ahead and do our dungeon run. Oh my gosh. Lacking here. Okay. So just so you know what the whole thing looks like. Neldor. Basically, everybody can do whatever they want on the first, except for Coldheart doesn't use the Heartseeker on the first or the second wave. Most people can do whatever they want, but I stop Neldor from his 2 abilities on until round 3 because we want him to open with the 4-hitter and then follow up with the 2-hitter. Alice can do whatever she wants because we only have her use her A1 on the boss. And then same with Skaramis, so that's great because Skaramis controls the waves pretty hard for us. We don't let her use the Art of Pain, so that's a pretty good thing. And then, what does he do? I kind of wonder... I don't think it matters. A 2-hitter right off the bat, do we need that? Do we need him to open with that? I don't know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch, and I might jump in and out during the wave content, but I will be back in a minute. Okay, folks, I forgot to... I clicked on the wrong button. I hit the spider team, so I had to restart the run. But now's a great time to interrupt you and remind you that if you find yourself periodically stopping in on my content, watching it through, whether it's free-for-all or solely voids, why don't you take a moment, help me out, hit the like button, and then also subscribe to my content. I'm trying to hit 500 subs as quick as I can. Thanks. Okay, so we're on to the boss. Cleared the waves actually very easily, so we just need to see how likely are we to be able to get back to Coldheart's Heartseeker. Are we going to be able to get there? Okay, so I wonder if this is the stage at which... Okay, we got the decreased speed, where like the turn meter isn't like a full suppression. So it says 100%, but it's like, what's the passive? It's one of these. Yeah, the things are reduced by 50%, so we need to keep an eye on that because that is going to absolutely negatively impact our ability to beat this. I think on previous stages, when Coldheart would smack the boss, it was 100%, like it says it was going to be, but here now it's reduced by 50%. So I think that's another thing kind of stopping us from getting a little bit further into here, but... Looks like so far, if we can land that decreased speed, I'm really liking our chances. Kind of makes me wonder if the next stage, whatever that may be, it might be a little bit better, because then even though our magic champions aren't strong affinity, Neldor won't be weak affinity, and so then that is going to kind of allow us to, you know, land the decreased speed more reliably, because I'm not sure on that first round we're going to be able to hit that every single time. Okay, so I think this is the round where we're going to get our first hit from the Fireknight, unless Coldheart can sneak in there, which she can. Okay, so this is looking very, very, very good. Again, because of the weak affinity with Neldor, I'm not sure this is going to be a full farm. And unless he smacks and kills literally everybody. But one thing to keep in mind, we have a Guardian set on Skaramis, so you can see he's taken a lot of that damage from everybody else. So, okay, so we still have one turn on the heal reduction and the decreased speed. So once we get that shield cracked, we're looking for those to get reapplied as fast as possible. But again, keep in mind, Neldor, only 5-star. Coldheart, no accuracy banner yet. And Neldor's not booked either. So, okay, so there's our heal reduction just on cue. Scram is secret MVP, keeping us alive. And it looks like our accuracy levels are good. He didn't weak hit on the second one, and we got it. So I think that this is going to be a W, folks. All right, round of applause in the comment section for trying to beat this. I think we even take a moment here and we go and see how realistic is the next thing, unless we get murdered here. Doesn't look like it. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to kill the boss on this next cycle. Yeah, and Coldheart really needs some more crit damage. She should be able to hit harder than that. But we also don't have a decreased defense. We also don't have a weakened, and so that might give us some area of improvement. For example, if we put Ugo in for the decreased defense and has a 2-hitter on the A1, we're losing that consistent turn meter suppression from Scaramus, but then we're also losing the Guardian protection when we do get hit by the boss, and then we're also losing the provoking on the wave content. So, all right, can we kill? We can kill him. All right, there it is. 21 down. I'm hitting the optimizer right now. I think we go ahead and hit next. It's magic. So I think we might have a little better matchup here. We're going to do the same thing. Push on through, and then we'll see you at the boss. Okay, so this round, it got a little dicey because Scrams did not have his provoke ready. I think it was on complete cooldown. So we did have some people go down, but we restabilized. Okay, so we have to knock it back 12. I don't think that's going to be a huge issue, but I do think that means we need to get to Gore's A1 to open every time. I think that's what that is gonna mean. And we didn't get the decrease or the heal reduction, which isn't great, but I think we're gonna have time to squeeze one in. Maybe not here. Okay. Ooh. And then Coldheart takes a big hit, but keep in mind Coldheart's at level 21 out of 60. So I think if we can get her brought back here fast enough, I think we'll have a halfway decent shot of making it through still, especially with the decreased attack on the boss right now. It's gonna be close. I'm not sure this one's gonna go the way that we want it to, because I think she's gonna take a L here. No, we made it. Okay, so for whatever reason, it feels like the shields against the Fireknight kind of hold up a little bit stronger than what other ones might do. Okay, so now we need to get that decreased speed out there. Okay, and now we got to start working towards that heal reduction. Coldheart should be able to make it here. Doesn't do it twice in a row. I didn't see resist pop up, because normally you can see whether it was resisted or just didn't land. Okay. That's interesting that that's the case. Maybe Coldheart accuracy is to be desired. Okay, so here we got another 4 shots on it. Nope, that's the... Accuracy must be fine because the decreased turn meter. But she missed it again. What's going on here? There it is. Maybe I need to look at Coldheart. You're just so used to seeing it that maybe I need to go back and look at her kit to see, like, what are the odds on the first one. Is it possible that it just fails 3 hits of 4 in a row? I mean, it doesn't seem likely, but now I feel like we've kind of settled in. So once Coldheart gets some more levels in her, I think this should be fine. One would think. We're not 100% sure. You know, there's always going to be that chance to fail if something gets resisted or something just doesn't land. You know, even right there, somebody goes down. That's not good for the home team, you know, because we're not just going to have a revive on call because Tagore does just use his revive as a shield, which is a blessing and a curse all kind of at the same time. So we're looking to reapply the decreased speed and the heal reduction. So this kind of is a nice little guide for those who are maybe new to the Fireknight of what you're looking for. Like, there's all these other debuffs that you would want. Theoretically, if the Fireknight's going to take turns, which this is a comp where it is, you're going to want decreased attack. You're going to want, you know, decreased defense and weaken to kill the Fireknight fast enough. But really comes down to 2 debuffs that are absolutely mandatory. That's heal reduction, decreased speed. And I think we're going to go cycle where he's not going to have decreased speed here because it didn't land. Well, she gave us another shot, didn't land it. I'm not sure. Neldor's not booked, so his cooldown's probably at 4 turns. All right. Can he squeeze it in there quick? Nope. Okay. All right, good timing on the revive, thankfully. But he doesn't have decreased speed. And that was the ability right there Neldor just did to land the decreased speed. So we are needing a heal reduction. Push that turn meter back. Oh, it's all falling apart. Oh, so fast. Okay, at least we have the decreased attack. Okay, give us another shot so we can at least get the heal reduction. Come on. Need Coldheart to sneak a turn in here and get a heal reduction out there. Okay. We can at least survive. You know what I mean? Now, it's a matter of how many people die here. So what we're seeing is how fast it can go downhill. But again, keep in mind, Coldheart is base stats are going to increase quite a bit here as we level her. So she didn't die here. Got to get a heal reduction. Got to get decreased speed. Okay. Let's hope that they do it. Okay. Ask and I shall receive. I think that's going to mean we're going to clear it. I'm not sure if this is 100%. I think it's pretty close once Coldheart gets leveled some more. But I would like you guys to tell me down below, do you think this would be 100% once, you know, Coldheart gets some more levels? Because her stats are going to increase a lot. She's going to be able to take a hit a whole lot better. One thing I probably need to do is get an HP chest piece on her. I currently only have defense. But I think this is going to be a clear. I'm not thinking the next stage is for us right now. All right, there it is. And if I'm not mistaken, that is going to bump us all the way up, I think, to the top 5. We just beat 22. That should put us at 5th place because 4th got it done faster than us. All right, there it is. Okay, so that's just a quick peek at what our Fireknight team is capable of with the champions that we have. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like and subscribe on the way out, and I'll see you on the other side.